Hi, my name is Liz Hathway and this is my astrological look at the week ahead. That's the week starting Monday, November the 27th, 2017. So we're in Sag season, we're in party season is coming upon us. We have a great month, December, there's a lot of spending going on. But this is a Sag season with a Jupiter in Scorpio undertone. So with Mercury actually conjuncting Saturn this week, and with Mercury going retrograde on Sunday in the very last degrees and minutes in Sagittarius, one of the ways the Scorpio undertone could manifest itself is where joint finances are concerned. There's anything that involves risk-taking and partnership, anything that's to do with finances that are shared, taxes, insurances. There's a lot of these sort of areas now where there could be a sense of holding back, putting the brake on. Saturn is a real breaks Mercury's desire to speculate, to take risks. It's almost like Saturn is saying, hang on a minute, and putting his foot down and saying, let's just take a step back here for a minute. So there's these two tendencies this week. We have on Sunday, for example, we have not only do we have the full moon, we have Mercury, this is the day that Mercury goes retrograde, but we also have a Jupiter-Neptune trine, which these two planets are both about our beliefs, about our ideals. They're both very sort of, Sag sort of feel to them, very expansive, spirituality, imagination. But one of the difficulties or one of the issues that Jupiter trine Neptune can have is that it's pie in the sky. It imagines it to be better than it is. And particularly as the Sun is squaring Neptune also on Sunday, you know, we might wonder what it is that we don't want to see, or what are we overlooking. There is something here, or there is a risk here that we could be over-optimistic and fail to see really the elephant in the room. Just as last week we have a very little earth in the picture, so the realism is a little bit out of the picture, and there's a lot of mutable energy around, and mutable is not the most stable energy either. It's very restless, it's very searching, it's very boundless in a way. So this is a week certainly where there are some issues that we should be aware of. There is that tendency, as I said, it's Sag season, we could be very overly optimistic, Jupiter trine Neptune, but with the Sun squaring Neptune on the day of the full moon and the Mercury conjunction with Saturn, which because Mercury is stationing, that conjunction with Saturn will be in orb for at least a week. So there's a serious break on things here. And what does Mercury rule? It rules trade, it rules travel, it rules the stock market, particularly the trading itself. So there's this area here where there is some need for realism and a sort of break. I was thinking about Bitcoin, for example, which is really going up. You know, this could be a bubble bursting. But there's certainly a pie in the sky issue with Jupiter trine Neptune. It's different, of course, for our ideals, but there again, with the Sun square Neptune and the full moon, we need to try and be objective about things and not let our fantasy run away with us. Certainly finances should be, because they're also very fluid at the moment, so maybe expenditure needs to be checked, because I find it quite volatile. The whole energy of the week is quite volatile. What we also see on Friday is Venus moving into Sagittarius. And on the same day, we have Mars opposite Uranus. So this is as well adding to that sort of feeling of volatility. And also what happens when Venus goes into Sag is that the mutual reception that has existed between Venus and Mars, they were each in each other's signs, comes to an end. On the day, this is Friday, that Mars is opposite to Uranus. So this gives me a feel that something in relationships as well is changing. This mutual beneficial relationship that Venus and Mars has somehow been abruptly changed on Friday. This one, the day of the Mars opposition with Uranus, which is often symbolic of a break, of people that need to go their separate ways, that need freedom. Freedom, certainly with Venus going into Sagittarius, is one of the big themes now. Venus going into Sag, she wants her freedom. So relationships as well are subject to change. So this is a week to manage. This is a week, again, to be focused on making things real, on making things concrete, and being prepared to ask the difficult questions, which is good. Mercury is on Saturn, and not get swept away in the enthusiasm of other people, and to be aware that how beautiful Jupiter and Neptune can be for us, it can have, because it's happening on the day of a Sun-Neptune square, a pie in the sky quality. It looks maybe better than it is. Okay, thank you for listening. That was my view of the week. Bye.